Estrella, King and Queen of all Atenveldt! Their Majesties call forward the order of the chivalry!
Make some room.
Sir Nut, I have business with your squire. Squire! Yes, sir. And His Majesty. We sent you on vigil. What is your answer?
My answer is yes, Your Majesty.
I believe you have something belongs to me.
So, you will accept knighthood from us this day?
Yes.
Oh. You stand here before us this day, having indicated your willingness to accept the noble order of knighthood in the society of trade and anachronism, and having been adjudged by your peers as fit for an honor and worth of the noble title of knight. Do you, Caell Robertson, swear by all that you hold sacred, true, and holy that you will honor and obey the crown of Atenveldt and its sworn liegemen?
I do.
Honor and defend all ladies and those weaker than yourself. Reverence and serve your faith?
I do.
Give courtesy to your peers, both knight and masters of arms, and the masters and mistresses of the laurel and pelican.
I do.
And conduct yourself befits a knight, drawing your sword only for cause and being chivalrous to all, to the greater glory of yourself and the crown of Atenveldt.
I do.
Is there a belt?
Yes, Majesty. This belt comes from my squire brother, Sir Jason of Antioch, through Donnie, Eric von Strahd. His first two crown lists, or cornet lists, and his first crown list.
Are there spurs?
Yes, Your Majesty, there are. These spurs have a strong lineage. These were the original spurs of His Grace Eric von Strahd when he won his first crown tournament. Then passed to Sir Jason of Antioch for many years when he also fought in his coronet and crown tournaments with the same belt that you wear today. Then I had the pleasure of wearing them these last 10 years. I now return them back to his line.
Is there a chain?
There is, Your Majesty. This chain is mine, made for me by a member of our household. It is the first piece of regalia that is truly mine. It's the first piece of regalia given away.
This chain is your symbol of fealty to the crown of Atenveldt as its liege.
There's another chain.
Wait, is there another chain?
Yes, there is
Another chain. Speak up, excuse me, sir.
This chain was given to me by Nudd a year ago on this field when I was knighted. Before then, he wore it every time he was on the field, since Phelan gave it to him. He got this chain from, I believe, Lothar, who got it from Dietrich. They all wore it on the field.
Is there another chain? Place your hands upon King's victory, the sword of kings, and swear this oath. This day do I
This day do I
render homage and fealty
render homage and fealty
to my sovereign lord,
to my sovereign lord,
the King of Atenveldt,
the King of Atenveldt,
who will from this day onward
who will from this day onward
be my liege lord.
be my liege lord.
I will remain in all ways
I will remain in all ways
his true servant,
his true servant,
serving him faithfully
serving him faithfully
and endeavoring ever
and endeavoring ever
to prove myself worthy
to prove myself worthy
of this noble title of knight.
of this noble title of knight.
This I do swear
This I do swear
by my sword, belt, and chain.
by my sword, belt, and chain.
So say I.
So say I, Sir Kale.
We, Brian, do for our part swill feet. Here are your words. We, Brian, will do for our. What am I stumbling on this? Because it's different. We, Brian, really do for our part swill fealty to those knights of Atenveldt and to their households, to protect them with all our power until the crown shall pass from our hands. Therefore, we, Brian, right of arms, King of Atenveldt, will. You always skip ahead. Ready?
Big hole.
Knight.
We don't have a scroll because of the weather. Give him this side.
Just punch in.
Sir Kale, rise a knight!
My cred just
Brothers, I still have further business with this order.
Rayton!
Let's take a knee.
His Majesty bids the order of chivalry to take a knee.
Grace, bring forth the candidate.
A double whammy.
Take a hold, please.
Ajax.
Oh.
Ajax, after having counsel with his order as well as your knights, I do wish to make you a knight this day right now on the field of fury. What says you? You stand before us this day, having indicated your willingness to accept the noble order of knighthood in the Society for Creative Anachronism, and having been adjudged by your peers as fit for honor and worth of the noble title of knight, do you, Ajax, swear that by all that you hold sacred and true, that you will honor and obey the crown of Atenveldt and its sworn liegemen?
Yes,
Honor and defend all ladies and those weaker than yourself.
I do.
Reverence and serve your faith. Give courtesy to your peers, both knight and master of arms, and to the masters and mistresses of the laurel and the pelican. And conduct yourself as befit a knight, drawing your sword only for just cause, and being chivalrous to all, to the greater glory of yourself and the crown of Atenveldt.
Get in there, girl. I'm just chilling like a villain.
Is there a belt?
This is awesome.
No, there is a belt.
No clue.
There's a line of belts.
I love these dragons.
We knighted her probably 20 years ago. First time I've seen her forever. That would be bad. Thank you. That's it.
That's Tasmania. Wow.
I was owning crowns. All the guys are about my size. I was like a head and shoulders.
They're
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, what's happening? Yes, he's very wise.
Are there spurs?
There are, Your Majesty. The spurs signify the knight's duty to ride out in the king's name and dispense his justice. These spurs have no lineage. Like the man who is about to bear them, he has done everything his way, the right way. These start with him.
I'll
I
figure
always
it out.
called him Evil Kevin. You know? I've always been Evil Kevin.
Is there a change?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Mine's bigger.
What is the story of this change you've been?
This is my knighting chain. It was given to me by Viscount Sir Sigmund the Stout. He reigned as Prince of Artemisia. It means a great deal to me, and its weight reminded me for a long time about what the job that I've taken on, and I hope that it does the same for you, Ajax.
Remember, Ajax, this is the simple.
I thought he was one of yours.
Phoenix, you know, but
Brand new.
like I said, he was always Evil Kevin to me.
Also a mild steel.
Once I pegged something.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Filthy's hard work, so is maintaining this chain. Reflect on it when you polish it.
Place your hands upon King's victory, the sword of kings, and swear this oath. This day do I
This day do I
render homage and fealty
render homage and fealty
to my sovereign lord,
to my sovereign lord,
the King of Atenveldt,
King of Atenveldt,
who will from this day onward
who will from this day onward
be my liege lord.
be my liege lord.
I will remain in all ways
I will remain and always
his true servant,
his true servant,
serving him faithfully
serving him faithfully
and endeavoring ever
and endeavoring ever
to prove myself worthy
to prove myself worthy
of this noble title of knight.
of this noble title of knight.
This I do swear
This I do swear
by my sword, belt, and chain.
by my sword, belt, and chain.
So say I.
So say I, Lord Sir Ajax.
We, Brian,
And we, Leah.
do our part swear fealty to these knights of Atenveldt and to their households to protect them with all our power until the crown shall pass from our hands. Therefore, we, Brian,
And we, Leah.
by right of arms, King of Atenveldt, do dub. Did it again.
Let go.
So excited.
Rise a knight!
King and Queen of Atenveldt! Long live the King! Long live the King! Long live the Queen! Long live the Queen! Long live the Crown Prince! Long live the Crown Prince! Long live the Crown Princess! Long live the Crown Princess! Long live the sovereign lands of Atenveldt! Long live the sovereign lands of Atenveldt!
Okay, let's do our last
Let's go fight some more!